Good evening, folks. I'm Harry Keeling, and on behalf of the Alaskan Aviation Safety Foundation and Alaska Public Media, welcome to Hangar Flying. Our guest is a return guest, J.C. Coffey. J.C. was on last time. He's a retired naval aviator and a very distinguished career, and now is working with NOAA and is doing some pretty neat things with unmanned aircraft. Welcome back, J.C.
Thanks, Harry. It's great to be back.
Let's pick up where we left off. You were talking about some of the missions that you've been flying. How do you see the whole process moving forward? Is it easier to fly the missions up here? About the same? Is it?
Yeah. So I think we're hitting a critical time to introduce this technology into the airspace. The pacing element for years in aviation is propulsion, and because of the power density we can get into batteries or into small gas-powered engines, we're able to do stuff that we weren't able to do on small aircraft in the past. And then it's a command and control. Because of the amount of data and the computing power we can put on these small UASs, the command and control is very safe now. We're able to do what we can never do on a small UAS very, very effectively now. And then finally, the miniaturization of our systems is incredible. I mean, the radars used to be thousands of pounds. Now we got them down to 2 pounds. So we can put a lot of capability on a very small UAS and get observations that required multi-engine, big old aircrafts. And we've been very thoughtful in introducing this technology into the national airspace. And being here in Alaska, this is one of the most interesting places to fly, especially for our environmental folks in the National Weather Service. We want to get environmental intelligence to better protect the people of Alaska from invading weather.
Have you discovered any problems that you would call uniquely Alaskan? Any problems with icing or engine problems? Or
yeah, sure.
Battery in the coal problems?
Sure. You look at Alaska and it's vast, and so are the observation requirements. And you need ruggedized platforms to fly in this very challenging environment. And you need very hardy people to fly in this really tough, hardy environment. And we're able to find those folks up here. University of Alaska is cutting edge in this kind of technology. A lot of our contractors and partners up here in both the government sector and in industry are doing things that 10 years we couldn't do up here. And Harry, you've been a big part of that, and thanks for helping us along up here and introducing this technology safely into the airspace.
Well, you're kind to say that, but that brings up a good question. What can we do, because we're all believers in what this can bring, and I think it will make not only our skies safer, but it's going to bring a lot of things that will benefit the people of Alaska, the people of this country. How do we get the word out more than we are right now?
That's right. I think we do a lot of good work in bringing users up here. We reach out, do STEM kind of education up here. But we have to continue to communicate the good things we're doing here. Recently, when we fly here, we always NOTAM and let all our manned aircraft partners know where we're flying. We put together an Alaskan communications plan so that we're able to communicate with everybody else flying in the airspace that we're flying in, and let them know we're going to be flying at a certain time, altitudes, things like that. So airspace management has been very critical, but more and more communication is never bad.
Well, I'm glad to hear you say that about airspace management. My theory is I'm not worried about mid-air collisions with the people who are playing by the rules. I worry a great deal about the hobbyist who doesn't join the AMA, who just goes down to the hobby store and buys a quadcopter and then flies, like happened a couple months ago, in the east-west water lane out at Lake Hood. That's what scares me. It's people that don't take the time to learn the regulations. But thank you for what you do. When are you coming back to Alaska?
I can't come back here enough. And we'll be doing a lot of operations here in the next year. So we're looking forward to doing that. And everything from studying the marginal ice zone and then being able to predict where the ice is so ships can pass and our research vessels can get up there safely, to doing atmospheric work. So we have the whole spectrum of work we're going to do up here and we're looking forward to it.
Any last thoughts?
Yeah, so we talk about the 4 Ds, where we use them, but why we use these things here is because they're efficient, effective, economic, and they're environmentally friendly. So you think emissions flying a 4-engine aircraft that burns 700 gallons per hour out to do these observations, and now we can do a 24-hour observation on on a hydrogen fuel cell or a gallon of gas. So we're very thoughtful about how we're introducing this technology, and we want to stress the environmental friendliness of it too.
Well said. Thanks for being on
Sir.
the program.
It's great
Look
to be
forward
here.
next time you're in town.
Can't wait.
Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed tonight's program. And I want to remind you that it's brought to you by the Alaskan Aviation Safety Foundation, which is a nonprofit, member-supported organization, and it's supported by you through your membership. Membership's only $35 a year, $110 for corporate members, and November will be our membership month. We'll start getting we'll send out letters for new membership for 2015. So I encourage you, please sign up so that we can have programs like this, and also the upcoming November 15th safety seminar. I hope you can all attend. And until next time, fly safe.